the end of the month. I hope that it does, but I don't know.
We will do our best.
You guys are going to be busy.
Yes.
Busy little bees.
No, we already are busy because
right.
we have, in a month, we have our shows coming
right.
up in July.
Right.
So this was a surprise visit that we didn't expect that we'd have to be producing more product to accommodate this visit, which we will.
Which we will, okay.
Because we produce everything, of course.
So next month, we have 2 monthly specials that we're gonna be sharing for our birthday. So we're going to do a little preview right now of what those monthly specials are all about. The first one is Maximum Essential Omega3. This is one of Andrew's all-time customer favorite pick product. Our customers love this. Those of us who take it, we love it. And I think everybody gets excited because when you hear fish oil, nobody really starts jumping up and down and gets excited about taking fish oil. This one you will fall in love with. It is the best fish oil product on the market, and I want you to see what we get to do for the birthday next month and what you tonight have a chance to place an order for. These are in stock, ready to be delivered, so you don't have to wait. It's not an advanced order on this. If you place your order, we'll get this right out to you so you can get started taking it, or you can stock up on it. So it's the Maximum Essential Omega-3 in a 30, 60, 180, or 360 size. Big savings on this. Look at the 360 is down to $89.90, 70, 35, 14, or $8 off. So big savings, as we said. You have flex pay here. Everything's on free shipping and handling. The best part is, again, reviews are huge. There are thousands, literally thousands of perfect reviews on this product. Out of 3,285 reviews, closing in on close to 3,000 are excellent.
By the way, if you looked at the reviews about a year ago, they were about 4.5 stars, which is incredible that the reviews continue to get better. It's now 4.7 stars.
That's pretty great.
Which means that the only reviews that can keep pushing it up are basically it's all 5-star reviews. So the reason why we're talking about this today as the monthly special for July, and we'll be doing the same in a moment for Ultimate Eye, is normally in July are today's specials from April, because I'm on in January, April, July, and October. So normally the April Today specials, we don't talk about them in July at all, which as it turns out is a mistake, because that presumes that 2 of my most important products, that everyone who wanted them got them in April at the Today special, which is of course naive on my part to think that. And when we're talking about healthy hair, skin, and nails, and our marine collagen peptides, the 2 most important products we make in terms of the beauty and health of our hair, skin, and nails, also our joints, the single most important ingredient that works with those 2 products would be omega-3s. Omega-3s with marine collagen, of course, not just for marine collagen's beauty role, but marine collagen's role with our joints. Omega-3s are critical in terms of lubrication for our joints. Omega-3s are essential in terms of the radiance of our hair and also the radiance of our skin. So omega-3s are obviously essential for our brain, essential for our eyes. 2/3 of the weight of our brain are the omega-3 DHA. That's the omega-3 that we uniquely focus on. Other companies focus on EPA. Again, our products are in a small, easy-to-swallow capsule that will have no fishy aftertaste. Can you imagine a fish oil product that if you read all those reviews, you're not going to see a single complaint about fishy aftertaste or fishy repeat or stomach upset? And you're only going to see reviews that are basically astounded that there is none. So it's a product there. I think 95% of the reviews are positive. I think about over 85% of the reviews are 5-star reviews.
Yes, they are.
Which is just, to me, it's an incredible accomplishment. But we have, over the years, we've been making an omega-3 product for over 30 years. We have a lot of practice. We started off doing it badly, but over the last couple of decades, we've always done it better than everyone else. But now we truly make a perfect omega-3 product.
And the interesting thing is this is next month's monthly special, and we are already through more than half of the quantity that we had available. So I know that's another example of something that you guys are going to be busy trying to restock for us. But my point here is that if you do want to restock it, maybe you did buy when it was a
this will be delivered immediately. The Today specials for next month will be delivered when they come into stock, but these we already have stock on, so you will get these immediately.
It's not an advanced order, so this is your chance. Try it, you will love it. There is absolutely no stomach upset with these. There's no fishy aftertaste whatsoever, which is one of the things people dislike dislike most about a fish oil product. It's just they repeat on you and they taste fishy. These are wonderful to take, but most importantly, not all fish oil products are created equal. Not all omega-3 products are alike at all. And if you're going to take one, this is the fish oil product you absolutely unequivocally want to be taking. It is the finest for a variety of different reasons. The type of omega-3s that are used, type of fish oil that's used, the integrity of which they're manufactured, the list goes on and on. But when you compare apples to apples, you will see why people really do love this product and why it is so highly reviewed and so raved about by everybody who takes it.
Entirely made with solar energy, and it's a very energy intensive process to make a product like this. So it's entirely made with solar energy. And we didn't talk about this, but every bottle of vitamins that you order today, or anytime from me, every single bottle, we donate 3 bottles of prenatal vitamins to a needy mother somewhere in the world, and 1/4 of those vitamins go to needy mothers right here in America. So that's something we've been doing now for many years. I think we've donated a couple of million years of prenatal vitamins.
Over 32 million bottles. That's just unbelievable. And look at all the countries from around the world, and as you said, right here at home, domestically as well. And the best part about it is 3 bottles. Every time you order 1 bottle of anything from Andrew Lessman, Andrew and his company donate 3 bottles, which is just so incredibly generous. I mean, when you think about that, that makes us all so very proud of you and your generosity, and it makes us feel that much better about buying your products.
And what's exciting is that it's right here in America too. Many folks thought, oh, it's just he's giving them all away all over the world. Yes, the world has a greater need than we have here in America, but even in America,
we have a need.
There's communities all over America. There's Native American reservations in the inner city. There's all sorts of areas in America where prenatal nutrition is not something that's readily available. So thanks to you, we get to do something that makes a profound difference and transforms the human potential of that child. And that's I think, a gift that's hard to even express in words. So thank you for supporting that.
Very good. Okay.
But what I wanted to show in our omega-3s is just superficially one of the most common complaints about an omega-3 product is how difficult they are to swallow.
Exactly.
Beyond how much they repeat and how nasty they could be. But when you look at our omega-3, our capsule contains more omega-3s than those. Those contain more fish oil, and they contain all sorts of additives, but our capsule is about 60% the size, a little more than half the size, so it's much smaller, but it contains about 50% more of the omega-3s you want. Plus, their omega-3s focus on EPA. We focus on DHA because DHA is critical for the brain, critical for the eye. It's the most important of the omega-3s. EPA is important as well, but DHA should predominate. And in nature, DHA does predominate, which is the blueprint that we follow. But with the typical omega-3 product, they sort of ignore Mother Nature's blueprint and they just go on about it and follow whatever the industrial blueprint has been, which is to really ignore what Mother Nature has taught us, which is that DHA should predominate in an omega-3 product. So again, there's not another product like this. If you read the reviews on this product, there's really no other omega-3 product that I think is as well reviewed, as positively reviewed, as heavily reviewed as this product.
And you know, when we talk about it in greater detail, it is really fun to learn about, if you're going to spend your money on a fish oil product, the fact that when you see fish oil on a bottle and you see the amount of fish oil in that capsule or whatever it is, the bottom line is this is not pure fish oil, because fish oil does not equal omega-3. He extracts that omega-3 from the finest fish oils. There are no contaminants whatsoever. There are no mercury, heavy metals, nothing. You can feel rest assured that this product is 100% safe to take. It's completely natural, and it is a phenomenal value. It will be the weekend special. It will be a monthly special, rather, next month. But for tonight, you get your first look at it. They are in stock, ready to be delivered. So if you'd like to order it, this is the best time to do that. But we're continuing along. It definitely is a variety show tonight. At this stage of the